Did you have sex with him? She just looked at me. He said, no. My husband was my life, and he was my world. He was, I would say, my best friend. He was everything. I didn't have a family to go to. I didn't have a soft place to fall. If something went on in my life, he's who I went to. And so there I was. I don't know what's happening. She didn't say anything. And he told her, he said, I don't want to have anything to do with you. Whatever our conversations or whatever are over. We're done. Went home. I was ready to dive in. I have a psychology degree and a master's degree in counseling. And here I'm always willing to let's figure it out. Let's dive in. Let's get to the root. Let's get to the core. And so that's kind of where I did with this. I got all the books, all the things. And at that time it was cassettes because this was a long time ago. Weird is I had just been to a women's retreat the weekend before. This was a Monday. I had bought a marriage series called How to Make Your Marriage a Lasting Affair. Because y'all, I was always working on my marriage. I always wanted to know how to be the best wife, do the right thing, how to improve myself. I remember putting in those cassettes, put it in there, and the first thing he said, he goes, whoever you're married to now, whatever's happened, no matter what's happened, that's who you're supposed to be married to. I was like, oh, well, that's what I wanted to hear. And that's what he said. And so it was like, wow. And my husband didn't say he wanted a divorce, and he said there hadn't been anything going on, that she just came over to get the papers. He stuck to his story. That's the thing. If you're out there and you have caught your spouse, if you have a spouse like mine, he will lie until all the cows come home, world's ends, and ain't nobody left. He'll be telling the same story. My husband would never change his story. Never. He's a very calm person. Now I know he's like a chameleon, and so he made me think we were working on our marriage. That he had to do a whole lot, but just him acting like he was enough for me. Here's the other thing. In my family growing up, things were so tumultuous, always fighting, always drama. The relationship that he and I had was a really good one because we didn't do all the fighting and all the screaming. He was very pleasant. He was never mean to me. And to this day, he's never said anything mean to me. He never said he wanted a divorce. He never said he wanted someone else. Even though he did things outwardly, he never said those things to me. I stayed for a long time, learned a lot, became a whole new person, and got the courage to move forward. That's part 2 and 3 and 4.